Welcome back, and curious Geminis. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do, Gemini, is to do something a bit different this time. Okay, I'm gonna give you a sacred message. Okay, and this reading is valid until the end of this year. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a message so that you can, in fact, understand your own body's magic, its wisdom, as well as its beauty. Okay? And what I'd like to do in this reading, I'm going to give you a message of what your inner child would like you to know. Secondly, I like to give a message to you about what your present self wants you to do. And third, I like to give you a message of what your wise self wants you to know. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you a message that your higher self wants you to know. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading may not resonate for each and every one of you guys, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you valuable information. Okay, so we're going to start off by just discussing the overarching theme or message that's pervading your reading. And then we're going to move on to those four categories as I discussed, okay? So let's see here. Spirit, what message would you like for me to share with Gemini from now? Or what sacred message would you like me to share with Gemini from now until the end of this year? Okay, so let's go on and just take out a few cards here. So I'm going to start here by looking at your overarching energy. Okay, so we have, ladies and gentlemen, the waxing Gibbons moon. Okay. So as an overarching theme, ladies and gentlemen, this card is telling you it's time that you become a bit more fully embodied. It's time that you slow down, Geminis, and this has been a message echoing in a lot of your readings, okay? Slow down, Gemini, so that you can feel your growth. You are the captain of your own ship. Opportunities will certainly present themselves. Within the coming months, they may have already started presenting themselves to you. You can, Gemini, write your own narrative. So the essence of this card is telling you to tap into your own creative power and live in this moment, okay? So now let's just want to select a card here, Gemini, to see what it is that your inner child wants you to know, okay? We have, wow, okay, we have last quarter moon here, okay? Once again, this card is further emphasizing, Gemini, that it is certainly time or safe for you to slow down. Trust your intuition. It's time that you turn inward for advice. Make sure that self-care, Gemini, is your greatest priority, is what this card is asking you to do. Understand that you certainly don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Know that you're good and talented. You are certainly just right for you, Gemini. This card is urging you to get out and take a walk in nature a bit more, okay? Now let's go on and just select the card, Gemini, to share with you a message about what your present self or what energy would really support your present self now. Okay? We have, wow, Minarchy. Okay? Now look at this card closely, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So this card is certainly all about reclaiming your sacred rights here. This energy, ladies and gentlemen, actually represents the first hormonal bleed. It connects with menstruation, actually. Okay? It brings forth new opportunities and it heralds greater sovereignty and independence, which many of you desire. So it's time that you surrender shame and secrecy, Gemini. From this moment on, be authentic. Reflect. Some of you might need to go back and guide your younger self through the painful experience, or perhaps to avoid the painful experiences that you endured, that you thought would, Gemini, turn out positive, but they didn't. It's time that you know that you can, in fact, rewrite your own script. Geminis, keep in mind if this reading is resonating or you simply like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's go on and see what does your inner wise one want you to remember here. Okay, we have summer. So summer, something is connected to summer, or perhaps in this time period, this summer is going to be very significant for many of you, I'm getting. Okay, and this card wants you to know, Gemini, that you are ready to show the world your talent. It's time to think big or stay in bed, basically. You know, set your sights high. Think big and ask yourself what your heart really want to share with others as well as to the world at large here, because it looks like, Gemini, you have a talent or something that you've been about, something that you've really been working effortlessly on here. I'm getting. It's time that you move forward with that. Okay. Now let's go on and just select one last card here, Gemini, just to see what your final message is in terms of what your higher self wants you to know. So you have that red tint there. So that card is certainly telling you, Gemini, that it's indeed time that you continue to slow down and know that new opportunities are certainly amongst you. Okay, it also shows you, you see how these women here, they seem to be collaborating with others. So it's time that you network a bit more. Okay, so that's the message here that I'm getting from my sacred cards here. What I like to do now, Gemini, is to take out one of my more petite oracle decks, because I feel that we are all an awakened dreamer. Okay, and what I like to do is to share with you a few messages to help you, Gemini, awaken and embrace your higher consciousness and engage with the power that surrounds you. All right, so let's go on and just shuffle up, and I'm going to give you 5 more closing messages, Gemini. And keep in mind, if this reading is resonating or you like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings, okay? So let's see. Spirit, give me 5 more closing messages for Gemini. Okay. All right. Well, Gemini, we have a message to you from you. And the message indicates no teacher, preacher, parent, or spiritual advisor knows you better than you do, Gemini, which is why I have been urging you to be your authentic you. Stop hiding yourself from the world. You've come too far, Gemini, certainly to go back. It's time to let the awakened dreamer within you lead you up the next rung on the ladder of your life. Let confusion fall away. You know exactly what to do. Okay? Next message. Sustainable, sacred service. Understand that you only get to keep what you give away. So seek to share every day. Rejoice when you find someone to give your time, money, wisdom, or attention to. Give from the overflow of your bounty and notice how you are replenished even before the act, Gemini, is completed. Next message. What is the one thing you must do? Okay? Understand that there are many things you can do with your time, but what is the one thing you must do? What is the thing you do that causes time to stop, that engages your whole soul, that truly contributes to people? What would happen if that was all you did? Stop waiting, Gemini, and get to it. Next message. What's the best use of me? Gemini, instead of telling the universe what you want, ask the universe, how best can I serve you? What would you have me do? Be, create. What's the best use of me today? And last message today, Gemini. Spread your wings, okay? It's time that you give yourself space to move and explore new surroundings. See yourself becoming the butterfly version of yourself, wings and all. Contemplate what it's like to fly, be liked, dabble in new things, feel at liberty to create a little change or a complete metamorphosis. All right. So Gemini, this is a reading that I have for you. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if you'd like a more personalized reading or more customized reading, you can certainly send me an email or access the website, my website, to purchase your reading. Okay. I look forward to hearing your comments and have a wonderful day. Thanks.